Welcome back to Origami with Friends. We're here, episode 12 with Miguel Ruiz.
Hi, buddy.
How's it going, Miguel? Did you enjoy the drive out here?
Yeah, it was a nice sunny day, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do some origami. I know you like wrestling, so we're going to deviate from what we usually do with the Harry Potter, and today we're going to do a sumo wrestler. You know, there you go, guys. We're going to do a sumo wrestler origami because I learned more about the history of origami, and they said it's either they can't really tell if it came from China or Japan. They're leaning more toward Japan. And when I went to the Japan area in Disney World, that's where all the origami stuff was.
Okay.
So it makes sense that when I was looking for wrestling origami online, that all I could really find was sumo wrestling. And I know you're a huge wrestling fan.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm wearing this wrestling shirt.
What shirt?
It's John Cena's shirt.
Oh.
You know, it's not my favorite, but it's the one I have. I used to have a Kane shirt. That was in the Attitude Era. Everybody liked The Rock. Okay, so but outside The Rock, Kane was
Kane was the other guy.
Kane was my guy.
I like Kane. It's the storyline with him and the Undertaker is always one of my favorite storylines.
Who'd you say you like? Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, one of the best of all time. He's got the best finisher ever.
Yeah.
It comes out of nowhere.
And you can't replicate it. That is the Stone Cold Stunner. That's what it's called. It's not called something else. And it is now the Stone Cold Stunner.
Yes.
It's amazing. So let's pick out the type of paper you can make your sumo wrestler anything you want, whatever your heart desires.
Let's see. We got.
There's a bunch of different. There's regular colors. There's all these fancy patterns. You know.
My sumo wrestler is not gonna have a race or gender or anything like that. So we're just gonna pick this guy right here.
That's what I like. That's what I like to say about Origami with Friends, is we are very inclusive.
Exactly.
The thing I liked about Kane and how, and I don't know if it's just a thing where wrestling is everything is better when you're a kid, and then it just it gets worse. But for me, what I loved about wrestling was the mystery, and not mystery of whether it was real or fake, but they would have a wrestler come out from parts unknown. Where is that? But now you can just go online. It's oh, his name is Mark. And then there's a mystery because they're not going to have another Undertaker just because they can't.
They're trying.
I know with Bray Wyatt and stuff, and they have to go with that crazy hillbilly thing because that's really the scariest thing.
Yeah.
Around is that whole you ever see True Detective season 1?
Mm-hmm.
That type of thing.
Yeah, very real. This could almost happen.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, because you have to go with that now.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why they just went to kids because now they can follow them on Twitter. They can say, "Hey, fuck you," Mm-hmm. Could you picture telling the Undertaker to fuck off?
Yeah. Mark.
I know you're 6'8" and could crush my whole face with one hand, but you should go fuck yourself.
I can't believe that. And those guys are still going at it too.
Yeah.
Even at their age, there's just such big guys that can.
Yeah. Well, it's no different than an NFL player. When they're done, they either become a coach or an analyst.
Yeah.
Or they kill themselves. I'm just stating the facts here.
Yeah.
But let's get started on some.
It's not it's not like there wasn't a documentary that just happened to come out on Netflix. All right, let's see what are the steps here.
So, if you guys want to follow along, just Google sumo wrestler origami instructions printable, and then it should lead you to the correct one. But first, we basically just. Have you ever done origami?
Not since I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, I work at a school. I used to at an elementary school, and I would see these kids doing origami. I would get jealous because I wanted to learn, like relearn it since I
Yeah.
forgot.
Well, look at that. You know, God led you to me.
That's why I was dying to do this show. I'm like, I have to. It was just, I thought it was a sign at work that
Yeah.
was telling me, hey, you have to be on this show.
All right. Now it says, so we're on, so in the first fold, what we did is we took it and folded it in half diagonally. And then we folded it again in half to make a smaller triangle. Now it's saying to, I think just fold one of these up, like this. See?
Okay, so not just one
I
flap
think so.
like
It
this.
says open that part and flat. Oh, okay, so maybe it's going like this. See, this is what's hard. Like, origami is very hard.
Yeah.
Even the easy origami is terribly hard.
Yeah, this is probably the hardest origami I've ever had to do. I have trouble with just a crane.
Yeah, oh man, yeah. Oh, the crane's one of the hardest though, that's the thing.
I look at people that do origami right in front of me like they just did a magic trick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So we flatten, so it obviously gives us that shape.
it's so.
So I just don't understand.
No,
This is what I was hoping, I'm hoping somebody will be knowledgeable enough to like show me what I'm doing sometime. Cause I'm somebody who doesn't know origami, showing other people who don't know origami about origami.
I do think that that's what you have to do. Is you have to fold it like that.
Yeah. And it says flatten, so
And then
so flip over. So okay, say we're flipped over, right? Somehow
is it just saying like this?
oh maybe you're right. You just
And then what the hell is going on with this, man?
yeah, see the instructions aren't great. It looks like they're open though, you know what I mean?
It's telling us to do this.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. So I don't know what I just did. I did something. If anybody, we just stop and replay this. But this is how I got it here. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't want to undo. Okay. So okay. That's how we do it. So you got it like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you pull it out. Here, let me see if I can do it with yours. I don't. Okay. I don't remember what I did. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna reverse engineer this. Okay, so basically what I think I did yeah. So see, I took this corner in and then I
Okay.
flattened it.
Alright.
So just if you guys want to see that in slow motion, just rewind it and put it in slow motion on your own thing, because if I undo this, I'm not gonna get it again.
I feel like you're gonna be doing this for both of us a lot.
So now we gotta figure out how to get it. Now do we just, no, because there's just a bunch of folds here. See, now this is where it gets hard. So to make creases, okay, so open that part and flatten.
Open this part and flatten it out like this.
Somehow we're supposed to have this, but you can tell it looks like it's folded a bit there, right? Or are we just trying to make all the creases?
I'm wondering if I'm even holding this thing right.
I don't know if anybody is.
Do we gotta fold these in like this?
Yeah. Did you ever Did you ever come up like with a wrestler that you were gonna be when you were older?
No, I was that unimaginative as a kid. I always just pretended to be other wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like with my cousins, we'd be like, I'm being Triple H. No, I'm being, whoever the popular one was.
We did backyard wrestling, and I gave a kid a pedigree, and I didn't put his head far enough up, and I actually slammed his forehead into the ground. He survived.
See, for some reason, I feel like it's dangerous, but I think it's more dangerous in a bounce house.
Yeah.
To do that, because I think you could snap a
Well,
neck.
because in bounce house you got that, like, you think that everything's fine because you're in a bounce house. Like, I knew a guy who tried to dive through an inner tube, and he hit his head on the side and broke his neck.
Oh.
And that's just as soft as a bounce house. You know?
Yeah.
And that doesn't have the stability of bounce house. So you throw in the stability.
Yeah.
You know, just if you take anything away from my series, it's just be careful with bounce house. Alright, so I'm lost on this one here.
I'm still on 6.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
See, so I'm
So
thinking.
I wonder if it's just like real small, you know? If we go back to this, and we bring it up this way, you know?
Where do we go? See.
I think that's the thing we need. And then,
So we need to bring this inward.
yeah. Now then we just do these just to make the creases and fold back. All right, guys, we figured it out, kind of. So now we got this, right? See how we got this here? You got this triangle here. Gotta bring them up there.
All right. So all right, I'm still here. I just gotta bring this inward, right?
Yeah, no,
Like that.
no, unfold it. We just made those creases, so unfold it. And then go right, fold it into the big triangle.
Jeez.
You know,
This is so.
here,
Yeah.
right there, right?
Okay.
And then you go up and boom. So that's where we're at.
All
okay?
right.
So now take it to where this part, this part is on the back side, all right? And this part is up,
Inward. All right.
okay? So now take this up here and fold that, just to crease it and fold it back. And then this thing here, and then do these just to crease it and then fold it back.
Long butt is it?
See how you have it like that?
So we fold these in like this.
Yeah, and then crease them and then fold them back, okay?
Kind of like a kite almost.
Yeah. Yep. I think they call that the kite fold. So how long have you been doing comedy?
Well, I did do it for like 5 years, and then I had to stop for a bit.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like drugs. Just
Yeah.
the laughs were too much.
Yeah, that'll do it, man.
No, I got married to a lovely woman, and I had to get a real job to provide,
Yeah.
to start a family and whatnot.
Those are never fun.
I heard you just got married.
I did.
Yeah, congratulations.
My wedding was as big as yours. I only had like 10 people.
Oh, I mean, well, because I had the hookup. That's the only reason I had that.
So now,
Wait, so I folded these in.
okay, so now undo them because you're just doing it to crease
Yeah.
it, right? So now it says we gotta take this and open that and then flatten, but I don't understand what because the flat isn't, unless pull this down here.
This.
See, but it doesn't look like it's,
Yeah. That looks inappropriate almost.
very inappropriate. So it seems like we just do this here, but I don't understand. Maybe it's like kind of, maybe we go on these creases here. The creases that we made. Maybe that's why we do it. I tell you what, man, origami is no punk.
No way, man.
It's not gonna. I just don't know how they got that shape. Are we using the wrong paper? Because it looks like we're using the right paper.
Yeah. Well, this is. Yeah, this
What do you think is harder, making it as a wrestler or folding this
yeah, probably.
origami?
I think you could become world champion before you
Okay, so it's like these are.
learn how to do this.
Yeah. Okay, so I think, okay, here we go. So fold up like that, because these are the legs, right? That's gonna, like, they're not as thin as they should be, but they're still the legs.
I'm still up here.
Yeah, I am too, but sometimes I just kind of breeze through it. Especially since I don't know what I'm talking about. So what do you? So what do you think your future is in comedy?
I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna enjoy, just be that guy that enjoys going to open mics.
Yeah.
You know.
And mess around.
Yeah. If I get stuff offered to me, I'm really grateful when I get asked to be on a show or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes it more special than since I can't do it all the time.
Yeah.
I try to make it, like I'm at Groundhog Sunday, and
Groundhog's fun
yeah,
place.
it's a fun place. Not a lot of people show up. It's always just fun to go.
Yeah. Is that looking like a is that looking like a wrestler, everybody?
I think it'd be more for it.
Look at it stands.
It's
These are hard though. I don't expect everybody to be great.
no, you should.
But you still have chance with yours.
Yeah.
So let me
Right,
see.
so we're here.
Okay, so
We're in
unfold
that-
it.
Yeah, we're in that.
So
weird-
unfold that part.
Unfold this.
Yeah. Now we should be able to bring that. See how it has to bring that top down?
Top.
Yeah. So bring it like the top.
Just the one
Yeah, I
part?
think so. The top, the first one.
All right.
Yeah, it's supposed to kind of flatten and open it like that. All right. See, but then it's supposed to kind of create this like little pocket type of thing. I don't know if you're supposed to bring these sides in, like, but you can't because they're attached.
Yeah, it's.
See. I mean, yours looks a lot more close to the shape than mine does, though. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do? I should get like a phone line in here so people can call in. See, there's supposed to be like a pocket there. See, I guess there's kind of a pocket, right?
Full of YouTube videos.
We're on YouTube.
Yeah.
That would be our competition. My competition,
Do
not yours.
some other dude's channel.
Yeah. So then we flip that over, okay. And then we fold these down, right? Because that's saying to fold that down. And so then fold this whole thing here. See, but now I'm turning it into the weird thing that I made.
So, do you currently watch wrestling right now?
No, man.
No?
Number one, I just don't have the time like I used to. And like I said, I'll get into it. Like sometimes I'll get into it like for the holidays. I'll watch for a few weeks or going up to WrestleMania. I'll try to watch that, but other than that, I don't get into it like I used to.
You don't have to nowadays. It's kind of pretty just what's happened the last couple weeks. Watch some YouTube clips and then you could be like, all right, I'm caught up and I can watch WrestleMania.
I figured it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had an epiphany. Keep going though. I'm sorry.
Oh, and so, like you could pretty much watch the last 3 weeks of what's been going on based on the YouTube clips, and then be fully informed on the storyline to be, invested in WrestleMania. You don't have to watch the full year. You could just get a little bite.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I kind of like it, but maybe I didn't figure it out. I thought I figured it out. Cause they're, okay, so, open the flattened part. So it's almost like,
See, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm almost wondering if it's with these, you have to like flatten these down.
yeah. You know what I've been getting into lately are the, like missing, like cold case podcasts and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I just did before.
My favorite thing about those kind of podcasts, you know, it's like, they get pretty dark, right?
Oh yeah, there's some crazy people out there, man. You gotta be careful about that.
Yeah, but I love the commercial breaks that go into them. They're just like, you know, and then she found her son stuffed in a barrel.
Yeah, 'cause
and this episode brought to you by Cherry's Berries. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, well, you gotta start somewhere. You know, remember the Fleshlight
oh yeah, that's right.
And I'm at Fleshlight. If you still need people advertising for you, just hit me up at origamivithfriends@gmail.com and we'll get something going. I'm down to check out. You know, they need.
I mean, any
business
sponsorship,
too,
yeah, for sure. I get it. It's just it's so they're so smooth in transitioning into their ads.
So I got that right. Yeah, and see, and I go back to here. This is where I go back
Yeah,
to.
I'm
That's
sure
where I
you're
go
with
back.
you.
All right, so we're back because this one I messed up. Okay. So and then I can't tell if this side is an open side or not. Because what if this was the open side? You know, because would that change the whole attitude of everything?
Let's give it a try.
Because this is about learning too. Even if it takes us 3 hours, I haven't had that long of a. Haven't had that long of one yet.
Call my wife. I'm not making it home tonight, babe. I'm
Never.
sorry.
I gotta figure this out.
And then she'll say, why don't you watch a YouTube video? And then I'll yell at her and tell her, hey, no, we can't do it because we're on YouTube.
I know. You can't watch any more YouTube videos because that would. Not about origami. I wonder if it's. I wonder if that's the pocket I was supposed to create, right? That looks like it, right? And then just it's supposed to be out.
Yeah, that actually almost.
This is terribly difficult.
I'd actually rather wrestle a sumo guy than try to make this.
Yeah, well, I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience I've caused you.
Oh no, you're. I like a challenge though. We will get this.
Well, that's what Mitchell and I said about doing those dragons earlier. We tried dragons.
Oh.
The last episode, it did not. It was like 3 lightning, like in the Harry Potter book, they rated out lightning bolts. Mm-hmm. That one was 3 lightning bolts, but it was only one piece. So, because some origami comes in more than one part, you do like 2 parts and you put them together.
Oh, like Legos.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like I'm getting close to something here. I just don't know what that is.
I just keep trying to like try different forms of how to get to that.
Yeah. See, and I did this one because I thought it would go, that looks easy. You know, it looks easy until you guys do it, you know. Just like, you know, you turn on one of these episodes, like, oh, watching this episode should be easy.
Yeah, no, it's pretty undigestible.
You know what I would love to do? I would love to be one of those guys that's like starts shit with a wrestler on like Raw or whatever. You know the like when actors come in town
Oh yeah.
Because they're promoting something, and then they'll slap Chris Jericho or something like that.
And then they get the finisher done on them or
Yeah,
something. Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
I would love to do that.
They haven't done that in a very long time.
I think I just somehow stumbled into making something here. See, when these come out. Oh yeah, look at this. I think that's the head, right?
Oh, look at you.
I'm gonna have to hang up mine and say yours.
Yeah.
So there's something there, right? So, but he has the really tiny arms. If you guys want to know what I did, I can't help you. Then his feet should splay out like. I'm gonna just do a little cheating here and just rip this bottom part. I don't know if that.
I know. I'm just about to say, screw this and just try to do it myself. Like, oh, you know what?
Yeah, that's sometimes if you think you're better than the artist that created this, by all means, take it away.
There's no way though.
See?
And
then
Origami master.
Need to put the face on it. See, there's the hair up there. He has some hair on the side. Some male pattern balding, evidently. See, and then you got to give him a belt. So you don't show what he's hiding there.
Did you happen to see or go to the Chiefs parade?
I didn't go, but I saw it, yeah.
And did you see the WWE title?
Yeah, they do that now. That's awesome.
Yeah, they gave them their
How
own.
much do you think that belt costs?
Oh man, probably about $800.
You think that little? I think it'd be more than that, right?
It's a replica. It's got to be a replica.
But wouldn't the WWE did the WWE do that?
Mm-hmm.
And they wouldn't make it real?
I mean, the plates on it probably are, but there's no. I don't think they put like real diamonds and stuff in there. Like the real one for sure has diamonds in there.
Is that your wrestler?
No. We were gonna. I know I have feet down here. I just gotta get the arms.
Yeah. So, I tell you how to do it, but I can't. I don't know how I did it. And this is the best I came up with. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna say that's
Oh, I just ripped his leg off.
the head.
Yeah.
Folded back or something like that.
Yeah.
There's.
That's pretty close there. Yeah. So he has the arms too.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Have you ever been to Disney World?
No, but I have been to land.
What did you think of land? I've never been.
It's alright. I grew up in LA in the 90s,
Oh yeah.
so at that time it was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, you figured something out
Yeah,
there.
and then I'll just fold this upward, I guess, like he's wearing a diaper.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out Disneyland. I tell you what though, man, I got pretty upset. Like when I came back to reality, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because when you're in Disney World, like they have their own highway. You know, there's like 4 different parks, like 20 resorts. You know,
Really?
and you know how when you go to Worlds of Fun, you're driving there and you see the Mamba and you see the whole outline of the. You don't see it there. You don't see it coming up because it's all like they did all the landscaping around it, so you would be in that world and stuff. And and then you come back here and it's gray and it's snowy.
Yeah, no, they're very secretive out there with Disney. I'm gonna say that's my guy right there.
Yeah, definitely. Here, you want to do?
Yeah, do a face.
Yeah, do some faces.
Draw his underwear.
Yeah, you can even draw his shoes on if you want. I don't know, do Sumos. sumo wrestlers use shoes?
I don't think they do. I think it's all bare.
Just nothing but the sash. The sash. It's nothing but the sash.
That's great. They just take somebody's sash and, wear it around their crotch.
I think we are, since you watch it, I guess you know what's coming next.
Oh, yes.
It is time for paper airplanes. I need to get like a segment breaker for the paper airplane part. Oh, actually, let's hang yours up first. I totally
Alright.
forgot.
Here, this one.
If you want to hang it, there's a spot right there. Right next to the owl. Or you can even throw it right in the middle next to Aaron's. That is an angry sumo.
Yeah. He's fierce. He's ready for battle.
I don't know if any. I just want to double check, make sure people saw that. That's his sumo wrestler. I do that just so I have a reason to have that camera up there. All right. So I'm gonna have you show me your childhood paper airplane.
All right. Well, you gotta get rid of this for sure.
See, I keep it on because I don't know if there's any psychos out there that figured out like to use like the aerodynamics.
You need it for the weight of the
Yeah.
plane, man. You can't just. I wonder if there are professional airplane.
Oh, there's so many people on this planet. You know there's professional airplanes. If anybody watching is a professional paper airplane maker, fucking let me know.
Yeah.
I will like have you on the show. I can't fly you out or anything, but if you happen to be in the area or something, let's just connect. I know I got a lot of origami enthusiasts out there.
Yeah, let them know the brand of paper.
Oh wow,
they
I've
use.
never seen it folded up this way. We're folding it in half hamburger style, guys, not hot dog style. Remember that? Hamburger and hot dog style. So this is just
I do it half, and
Okay.
then I'll try to get a point here. So I want to get weight on the front.
okay. Like that?
Yeah. And then we'll just fold it in half.
Yeah, I was doing my own my own airplanes and they never flew.
And then just fold it inward.
Like that. How do we do that now?
So once you got it like
Okay.
halfway like that, then
Yeah.
just do points of one.
Okay. Hey, you have a podcast, right?
I do not yet, but I'm
You're gonna start
I'm trying to have one started here by this year. I gotta quit telling myself no one's gonna like it.
Little dude.
I have so much self-doubt every time.
I know. Okay, let me
So,
get
yeah.
I know it's hard to believe, but this show isn't the greatest. And even though people think it's like prime time Emmy worthy
disagree.
or a Webby or whatever, hashtag origami with friends, Oscars. But the thing is, they're not gonna get better. It's just like stand up.
Yeah.
Your joke isn't going to be ready right away. It's same with anything, like with painting, music.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
The only difference is with stuff like this and with stand up is you have to practice it in front of an audience. So whoever watches this, or technically I could just be doing these and not release them at all, and then I could get better, and then and then just like years later, like 30 years, like, oh, I'm unlocking the vault of my old origami episodes. And they're like, where the fuck were they?
That's true. I know. I have to get out.
Just even if you just do a bunch of episodes you don't release.
Yeah.
Just do some solo stuff and just don't release it. And then if you happen to get good at it or whatever, then that could be stuff you release later. Like look how shitty I was, or maybe I was great from the start.
No, you're pretty great. I've seen all your episodes.
Oh, thank you.
No.
He said it. It's on camera.
No.
So is this your plane?
Yeah, this is what I used to just do in school for some reason.
It looks like it'll fly really
I
well.
hope.
Yeah, man, just do your podcast, and when it is, I'll put it up on this video.
Yeah, well, I already got the name picked out. It's called Ruiz's Pieces. So when that comes up,
What's it gonna be about?
it's actually it's not gonna be
About anything.
about anything really. It's just gonna be weird, dumb skits of stuff I find funny.
So it's gonna be skits.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't be afraid to believe in yourself, Miguel.
It took me a long time for stand up, for that to happen in stand up.
It's very hard though, man. It's hard. Like you see that people, they can put themselves out there so easy, and it's almost cringeworthy. Like, oh, why is he so comfortable?
Yeah.
You know.
It's I've always been jealous of people who could just go up there and do it. It took me a long time. I bombed him for months straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I do have to just straight up do this podcast eventually.
All right, good. You know what helped me do mine is I put a whole bunch of money into it. And then we kind of have that's what really called pot committed.
Yeah, that's what I.
So just commit. You're like, hey, honey, I have to spend a whole bunch of money on it, or I won't do it.
Yeah, that's exact. I'm gonna use that on her.
All right, we'll end on that. Are you ready to go throw these outside?
Yeah, let's go give
Excellent.
them a
Thanks,
shot. I hope they fly well. Otherwise, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
See you outside, guys. Hey, thank you for being on the episode. What is the most important thing you learned today on Origami with Friends?
That origami is not as easy as it looks. Yeah, that's probably the most important thing I learned. So I'm gonna brush up on my origami skills and hopefully come back and conquer that.
What do you want to say to Aaron Scarborough?
Aaron Scarborough, don't go gray. Keep that red hair. It's luscious. So that's what I want to say to him.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
All right, we gonna do this?
Yeah, throw it. Throw it.
Oh man.
That was that. Go get it again.
That was wrong.
Cool stuff because I found these origami pins. I think I've showed them before. And all they have to do is, they don't even have to, because I realized you can't even Google this answer to this question.
Mm-hmm.
And but here's the Disney question. You want to hear the Disney question that they got to answer? There are two animals in Bambi named Bambi. Okay. One is obviously the main character, Bambi. Then who's the other one? And then if they email their attempt of answering at origamiwithfriends@gmail.com, they'll get a chance to win the sweet, the child magnet.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, and their own collection of pins, which I don't know what's in there, and a pair of the child socks. Because whenever I want to get socks, I'm like, let me check YouTube first. I don't want to go to the store. I want to see what's on YouTube. If I could win a free pair of socks, and to do that, all you gotta do is just answer the question. It could, if you get it right, it'll be a special mention. And if you get, like, it's a tough question. I didn't realize how hard it was. Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer, but I think I have a guess.
All right.
But I don't want to ruin it for...
Well, if you guess it and it's correct, I'll just edit it out and then it'll add more mystery.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you want me to answer it?
Yeah.
Is it the mother?
No.
Oh, man.
No. You don't win anything.